Colby, where you at, Colby cat? You wanna come here? Colby? Hey, Colby. You wanna give me some laps? You wanna do some snuggles? Yeah, come here. Come here, Colby, you can help me. You can be a good helper for me. Yeah, I have a lap right here. No, 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 lap is here. Lap is here. Colby. Oh, yeah, it's a bird. Birds are way more fun than mom's lap. I mean, mom's lap is fun, but let's face it. Birds, squirrels, way more fun. Okay, so much for getting my cuddle in. How are you doing today? I have been making a bunch of videos lately, and I gotta tell you, I am tired of looking at my face. So today I'm letting somebody else make a video for me. Actually, that's not true. Carol did this a while back, and I just hadn't shared it with you, and today I'm lazy, so I thought I'd share it with you. My friend Carol Brailey does virtual color analysis. So if you've ever wondered if you're a spring, a summer, or winter, if you've recently transitioned to gray hair and you're just not sure what colors are right for you, you should consider having your colors done. Now, Carol knows all about this. It's not just a matter of, oh, well, my hair's gray now, so I guess I'm a winter, so that means I wear these colors. It's not that simple. It's really complex. There's a lot to it. The colors inside your eyes, the colors in your skin and your lips, all your natural colors beyond just your hair. So I am a spring. I first had my colors done in 1988 when I was blonde. I was a spring. I had my colors done a number of years after that when I had red hair, and you know what? I was a spring. Each time my color palette shifted just a teensy bit to show, because some colors looked a little bit better with my hair, but mostly it has nothing to do with your hair. It's all about your skin and your eyes. So if you wonder what color analysis is about, check out this video.
In this video, I'm going to do a virtual color analysis using my 3 virtual color analysis steps on the fabulous actress, model, and YouTuber Monique Parent. What color palette will she end up being? Stay tuned. I'm Carol Brailey of carolbrailey.com. As said in the opening of this video, I'm going to walk you through my 3 virtual color analysis steps with the fabulous Monique Parent as my model. If you haven't already checked out her YouTube channel, it is so fun and fabulous. A link to it is below. Please go check it out. I will also include below a link to her Instagram, which is also just as fun and fabulous as her YouTube channel. She is a professional actress, model, and a YouTuber, and we connected, goodness, I'm gonna say a few years ago now, and we just really hit it off in terms of friendship, and we found our lives were very much connected and similar, and even to the point where one day we reached out to each other and we were going to the dentist on the same day. So that is so fun. So if you haven't checked out my video, which was posted last week on the 3 steps that I follow for every virtual color analysis, you may want to go back to that video because it's sort of a prerequisite viewing to understand a bit of background on this video. A link to that video will be below as well. So the first step is where I look at Monique's eye pattern, and I go in very much detail about eye patterns in my online color analysis course. The link to that course is below. But in Monique's eye pattern, I see spring and a potential for summer. So in my course, I talk about how sometimes an eye pattern of a spring can be confused with summer. And so my eye pattern hypothesis for Monique is spring, but I'm not gonna fully rule out summer based on her eye pattern. Now the second step, looking at a picture of her in her post-puberty years around the age of 20, I can definitely rule out summer. So summer, I would expect to see this photo showing her hair smoky range, to reflect ash, which is the range of a natural hair color of summer, or it could be taupe or an ash blonde. And she would have this very smoky quality to her coloring. I do not see this at all. And so in her hair, we definitely see a lot of warmth. And in her skin, we see no freckling, which is consistent with spring, and it's got some sheen qualities to her skin. But the biggest thing to be deciding spring versus summer in this picture for me, because I understand it's not in natural daylight, this picture, is her hair color. Like, there's no denying there is warmth in this hair color, and in fact it's got some red qualities. I will also add that her hair color range is in the medium to light range, which is in harmony with what you would just expect for a true spring color palette person. Now on to Monique's no makeup selfies in as best natural daylighting as she can get, and here they are. I'm looking at two photos of her, and so I've actually in this virtual analysis decided to use the photo on the left as the reference, because the photo on the right seems to have just added lighting to it that may alter her coloring. So first step I would look at with the online color strips is warm versus cool. So warm is on the left in this picture, cool is on the right. You know, with the no makeup selfie, it's sort of hard to tell what's better in this picture. So I'll go back to what I do know about her. I do know that her natural hair color had warmth in it in her post-puberty years around the age of 20. So that definitely helps. Here's a picture of gray versus brown. So brown on the left is warm, gray on the right is cool. And here is orange versus pink. So the orange on the left is warm, the pink on the right is cool. So it may be hard to tell using these pictures, but taking it one step further, here is spring, which is a warm color season family on the left, and summer, which is the cool color season family on the right that I'm using as the comparator. I like the warm. It's adding the brightness to her. The cool is something's off with it. It's not in harmony with her coloring. I will also say that she's got this natural sheen quality to her skin, which is in harmony with the brightness or intensity of this spring palette. Here is, so because I've put her at leaning warm, I'm going to look at true spring versus true autumn on her. On the left is spring, and on the right is autumn. To me, autumn is too heavy, it's too dark and too soft for her. I didn't see any autumn in her eye pattern, and so I've never seen somebody who had autumn in them who didn't have in their eye pattern, autumn characteristics, whether it be in person or even virtually. So I'm ruling out the autumn family for her. It's just too dark, too heavy. It's overpowering her. You're more inclined to look at the color of autumn before Monique's face. So the colors on the right in all these spring versus autumns compare are out of harmony. I'm ruling those out. The colors on the left, which are the spring colors, appear to be in better harmony with Monique. So now on to the third step of color analysis. So here on your screen on the left is true spring, and on the right is Bright Spring, which is the Winter Spring Combination palette. I just want to also throw a picture of Monique's picture that she supplied from her post-puberty years. Somebody who was a bright spring would have high contrast, so deeper value hair color in comparison with her skin. So I can quickly rule out that there's no way that Monique is a bright spring. And if I go back to the pictures of True Spring on the left versus Bright Spring on the right, Bright Spring is just off. It's not adding the harmony factor to her that I would like to see. Now on to True Spring versus Light Spring. So True Spring is on the left, Light Spring is on the right. Light Spring to me on the right seems to be too soft, but it might be hard to see. And that's why I just love the pictures going back to her post-puberty years. If somebody was a light spring, they typically would have very light hair color, more lighter than I would expect to see in the picture that she supplied from her post-puberty years. So it's too soft, the coloring against her, and too light. And the last comparison is True Spring versus Warm Spring. So True Spring is on the left, Warm Spring is on the right. The Warm Spring seems to be overpowering her. It's too dark on her. I love the vibrancy that the True Spring is adding. And then the Warm Spring, which is the Autumn Spring Combination palette, the eye pattern definitely ruled that out. I did not see autumn in her eye pattern. And like I said, I have never seen a case where autumn existed in somebody's coloring where I did not see a correlation to their eye pattern. And so there we are. That is how I've arrived at Monique being a True Spring. Here is a picture of her in a lovely True Spring dress that she calls her favorite color. Here it is in a top that she's wearing. And there she is having fun. I believe she was on set in this photo in a light spring yellow. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope this gives you a lens into how I do a virtual color analysis. To me, relying on a picture of somebody in natural coloring is tricky solely because it's very difficult to take a picture of yourself in person in true natural coloring and getting the coloring right. Unless you're an expert photographer, in my opinion. Have a great day.
Carol's been doing this for years, and she has a YouTube channel where she can teach you how to figure out what colors are right for you. And it's really informative and fun and educational. So I will drop a link down below so you can check out Carol's videos. Good kitty. He was scratching on the post, not the chair. Hey, that's a good kitty around here. Carol does do virtual color analysis and can do that for you. I will drop all of her information down below. If you have a little time on your hands and you're interested in getting a virtual color analysis, give Carol a shout or an email, reach out to her. Or if you just want to figure out how to do it for yourself, check out her videos. There's lots of great information. I really enjoyed hearing everything Carol had to say. I learned a lot. I love you bunches. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. And now I'm going to see if I can't manage to get a cat on my lap and get a little kitten action going on. Hey, Colby. Sequel? Sequel, hello. Goodbye. My cats are never going to be the next Cole and Marmalade. But I got the next Colby and Sequel. Good kitty. Oh, you got a squirrel there now. Gonna get it? Yeah, this is pretty much what I do for fun around the house.